Why do brands need, why do businesses need a strong identity? It's very simple: to stand out. Even if you're producing something yourself, you are the manufacturer, you are the sole distributor, you are the marketer, you are still not the only person that's doing that. There are millions of people doing the same thing that you're doing, providing the same service that you're offering. So, what makes you different? What makes you stand out from them? That is what brand identity does for you. So, let's picture this example. I'll always use things that we see around us to convey messages, and I'm going to use Oraimo this time. Everybody knows Oraimo. Oraimo is like the go to source for AirPods, earpiece, power banks, charger heads, cords. Basically, I think they've graduated to like more bigger household appliances like clippers, maybe even refrigerator or solar, something like that. But we all know they started with like all these things that I mentioned before. Over time, they've built credibility to the point where they are offering bigger products and people are buying them. Now, Oraimo is not the only business that is doing these things in Nigeria. They're not the only people providing this kind of service. There are millions of businesses in Nigeria and in the world, but they have built credibility. They have shown that they are reliable, they are authentic. That is a very good brand identity. So at this point, they don't even need to run ads. They might still run ads, but they don't really need to run ads anymore because the people that have used their products can testify to their brand authenticity, and referrals too from those people will also add to their customer base. So if you even if you go to like a foreign country or place that you've never been before and you need to get one of these things and you see Oraimo store, I'm going there straight. I don't know about you, but to me, at least, I've gotten the impression that they're reliable. So that's what brand identity does for you. It makes you reliable amongst your competitors. It singles you out, all right? And not just that, it also gives you a loyal customer base. There are people that they will never buy anything from any other business if it's not Rimo. If it's not Rimo, they're not buying again. That's a loyal customer base, and that's what a strong brand or business identity will do for you. So if you think that you don't really need to invest in building a brand identity or a business identity, you're making a very big mistake. Because believe you have it at the back of your mind, you're not the only person that is doing this. And your competitor is doing something that it would make them that they'll have an edge over you. So why can't you do the same? So what am I trying to say? All this English that I'm speaking this morning is make sure you have a strong business identity. You don't need it's not magic. It doesn't happen like magic. It takes time to build identity because you need to get the trust of people. You need to prove that you're reliable, and all of that is from the message that you put out, is from the graphics that you show, is from the way you treat your customers, both new and returning customers. All of those things contribute to a good and solid business identity. So if you've been thinking that somehow you just be doing things and eventually everything will work out. It might work out, but when you are put side by side with a competitor who has made efforts to make their business better than yours, people will pick them over you.